Respected my class in charge and all my dear friends. First of all, very great morning to all of you. Myself Nancy, I am from 9th B standard. Today I am here for mastering the concept on English, chapter 7, the last leaf from movement. Students, today we will read about this chapter and let's start with the author of the chapter is O. Henry. O. Henry is the author of the chapter. Students, do you know what is the main theme of this chapter? The last leaf have the main theme. The main theme of the chapter is hope. Now, what is hope? A hope. Hope in Hindi, its means is Asha. Students, now I am telling you a story related to hope. It's the name of the story is A Ray of Hope. Means आशा की एक किरण in Hindi. In this story, one character name is Adya. Adya is a girl who study, but she is not good in study from her childhood. But she tried her best to score good marks in studies, but she failed to get good marks in study. She writes story in her mind, but she can't write it on paper because she is scared that people will make fun of her writing. Her friend encouraged him to do her work. After his marriage, she do all household work but can't get appreciation for that. These things kill her self-confidence. One day, her friend came to meet her, but she know that Adya is a good writer. She encouraged him to do something about her dream. Adya thought about her dreams and never looked back again. Now, student, do you know who is the ray of hope for Adya? It's Adya's friends. Adya's friend is a ray of hope for Adya because she encourages Adya to do for her dreams for herself, not for anybody. Now let's start our chapter, the last thing. Student, in this chapter, the author highlights the importance of that a person must have willing power and hope. Now, let's discuss about the characters of the story. The last thing. First one is John C. Second is Shu. And third one is Mr. Barron. Students, John C. and Shu were two young artists. And Mr. Barron is 60-year-old painter. John C. and Shu were two young artists which share a small flat on the third story of an old house. Whereas Mr. Banman is 60-year-old man which he was in the ground floor of that old house. Now, one day John C. gets seriously ill because she had pneumonia. Student, do you know about this disease? This chest is a very serious illness of lungs which make breathing difficult. Just Jonesy lie on her bed and just look after the window without moving because she had pneumonia and this is very serious illness. Sue, her friend, was very worried about Jonesy's condition. Sue called doctor. Doctor came every day, but there is no change in Jonesy's conditions. One day, Sue took drawing board in Jonesy's room to take interest in things around us. One day, Shu imagined that Johnsy is whispering something like 12, 11. This type of Johnsy is whispering by after looking at window. Shu said that what she looked at window, she saw a ivy creeper which has so many leaves on it. Shu said, Chauncey said to Shu that there are hundred of leaves 3 days ago, but there are only just 3 2 leaves on this creeper. Sure that this is a common thing because there is a season of autumn. It's trees shedding their leaves. This is a common thing for everyone. But Jonesy doesn't listen. Shu talks. Jonesy felt very ill. Her condition is getting so much down. And one day, she called Mr. Barman to help her and to check what we do to increase or to improve the Jonesy's condition. Mr. Barman took all things, but they can't do anything by their condition. One day, Jonesy said to Shu that when the last leaf fell down, I will die. One day, doctor took aside Jonesy and asked. Shu asked that is anything worrying Jonesy? Shu replied no, there is nothing to worry about Jonesy. Doctor said Jonesy it seems that she make up her mind that she can't get well. If she doesn't want to live, then medicine will doesn't help her. She help her to increasing her health. She failed getting day by day. One day, Mr. Behrman and Shu asked her for to take some soup, but Chauncey said, "No, I didn't need of anything." That Mr. Behrman is on the night she paint the last leaf. One day, when Chauncey get well, Shu said to Chauncey that I want to tell you something. Then Chauncey said, "Yes, Shu, what you want to tell me?" Shu said that Mr. Badman is died today morning because he also suffering from pneumonia. As I tell to you, pneumonia is a serious illness of lungs which make breathing difficult as his condition was very bad from because he was only just 2 days ill. At last, Shu said to Johnsy that Johnsy, look at the creeper leaves. There are only one leaves. This you didn't see that it is not moving while strong wind blows. It is because it is a painting or it is painted by the Mr. Barman while the last leaf fell down. This is all about my side. Thank you and have a nice day.